Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. And today we're actually going to get into some of the cool stuff with Abyssal Craft. And I have to say I'm pretty nervous about it. I also don't really know what I'm doing, but the first thing we're going to do is make this energy manipulation stuff. Not 100% sure at this point what it's all going to be used for, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and make them anyway. Of course I need the Shadow Gem and a couple more of these. Yeah, so the energy collector, I think, stores energy itself. And then the energy pedestal, you can like put the book on if you want. And then the relay just kind of throws it around. And I need some gem shards here. Oh. Okay, now I want to do this relatively far away from my stuff because this whole energy business is not great, not the safest thing ever. So I'm told, so I understand. So we need a place for rituals, and rituals are gonna look like this. So we're gonna put some stuff around, some cobble. This kind of has to be cobble. There's like a few different types of cobble it can be, but this is fine, I think. Then shift right click with this. Ooh. All right. And I don't know how far away we have to go for this, but then I have one monolith pillar. Now this increases the range of the statues, but you don't really need to put the statues on it, but let's just put all the statues down. There we go. So we're not getting potential energy right now. Can I right click, shift right click? Okay, I am getting it. So that's cool. But if I then put an energy pedestal down, put that on, now that's just going to passively get energy from these guys. And I think, there you go, see? And I think like lightning is going to strike every so often. Like bad things happen from this mod. I think you just kind of have to deal with it. And then you can also put a energy collector down here, and that can store it on its own. So we'll store some in there as well. So the first thing that we're actually going to make with it is a Transmutation Gem, and it's used to make the Shard of Oblivion. Apparently, it's what it's most notable for, which doesn't look too bad to make. It's just these things: a couple empowered Inori, couple empowered Palace, and some empowered. Are these empowered, actually, the crystal bundles? Yes, they are. Okay, so I should be able to autocraft all this. If not, then there's some missing components, which we should be able to just add to the system, as always. So empowered. I don't know how many of these. It's a 10 craft item. I'll just go ahead and make a bunch of these anyway. And then empowered. Now we have a few of these around anyway, but you don't know how to make lead gears. Fair enough. And you don't know how to make steel gears or iron gears. Okay. So I taught the system how to make everything there. I just love to see all this working at the same time. It really makes me feel like building the whole tower was worth it, when sometimes it doesn't quite feel that way. But just knowing that none of this is ever going to get like clogged up with the wrong material, I think it's worth it regardless. All right, I should have everything I need to make a couple of these now. I'm just waiting on the potential energy. So this is the setup I have here for now, using the three things that it had me make. So here's the energy collector, and that's going to collect energy from this stuff. And then we're going to relay that out to here. And then while the book is here, then it's going to collect energy itself too. But while the book is not there, then this is going to remain, the energy collector is still going to collect some energy from that stuff. Now, I don't know why. Does the energy collector, or does the pedestal just hold energy on its own? Okay, it does. Well, presumably that's going to fill up, and then this is just an extra buffer, I guess, but that's fine. So we're at 638. We need 1,500. I don't know if there's much of a way to speed this up. Well, I know there is actually bigger tiers of these things. Simply better versions. I guess that's what that means. So do they upgrade? Okay, but those are rituals, so I can't really do that yet because I don't have the energy. So I guess this first part, we're just going to have to wait it out. And then we can move on. But I will get all of these on pedestals because I think it just increases the range, but that's still better. Okay, I think this is a pretty good setup for this. Apparently they can't be too close together, or too close to the pedestal at least. So I just kind of put them in a circle. I heard 3 blocks from the collector is good. I can't get this one as a Thoth to send energy directly to the collector. It seems like it's just sending... Oh no, I guess it's doing both. Okay, fair enough. All right. So this is a good setup. So I'll just leave that, and then you can kind of fill up. And yeah, so we have enough here to make our first Transmutation Gem. Now what I don't know is if this orientation matters. It says location anywhere, so I assume no. I wonder if I can find one that says something else. Let's see. Oh, location just means like biome, I guess. So I still don't know if these can go anywhere or not. I guess there's no reason to stray if I think it might be a cause for concern. But it's not a complicated recipe anyway. Just this, and then this, you know, we'll see if this needs to be automated. I'm sure it will eventually, but right now, not only do I not know how, it's like I don't know how to trigger this without player interaction, but I think just a shift right click. Ooh. Okay, I need to be close enough for it to take the potential energy. Apparently, if these rituals fail, it's really, really bad. So I have to make sure to have enough energy every time. And there we go. And I guess I have to right click to take it off. Transmutation Gem. Okay. So this is used for a lot of stuff. But let's go ahead and make some Shards of Oblivion first of all. And what do we got from that? A couple of those. That's cool. So Quest wants us to make 4. I'll stick with that. Considered making 10 just because that's how many the craft makes. And, you know, in a way, might as well. I'm going to go ahead and stick this back on the energy collector. Energy pedestal, rather. Just so I can come back to it fuller and better than it was before. Okay. Do I have any steaming redstone yet? I do. Do I have enough? I do. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's our 4 Shards of Oblivion. It looks like these are mostly used to make... Oh, the sack dagger from Blood Magic. That's going to be a really important craft. Eden blocks. Not sure what they're for, but it looks like we can make that now relatively easily. I think it wants us to do that next. It wants us to do it kind of soon. But the next thing in the quest here is this. However, chapter... Oh, wait. Requires more... All the crazy thing. Okay. So you actually... I can make... Maybe I can't actually. Maybe there was something else in that recipe that I needed. So we do need to go through all of chapter 14, or at least get to this final-ish quest here in order to start chapter 15. I'm pretty sure that's the only entry point in here. So we're not going to be really doing anything in tandem here. We're just going to be focusing on Abyssal Craft for a little bit, which is totally fine by me. So, combining 4 Shards of Oblivion and 4 Melodic Capacitors into an Active Ender Core Advanced, the cost of 5,000 potential energy. We're going to need the Oblivion Catalyst. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty tough craft. It also says sacrifice required, which means we're going to have to bring a mob over and kill it during the ritual, or maybe it gets killed. I think I'm going to bring 2 just in case, because I'm not 100% sure if I'm the one who has to do the killing. But we can find out experimentally. So we need 1 of these, and we need 4 melodic capacitors, which I can auto-craft. You don't know how to make melodic alloy, really? Well, you probably don't know how to make this either. Okay, that should be good. Furnace, chorus, melodic, and 4 of these, good. Right, so it's a lot of potential energy. These ender cores, so I didn't bother with these because I don't really know what they're for, and I still don't, but I guess I do have to bother with them. There's a whole quest line for them here. So I guess I'm going to have to get into that. So right-clicking on an end crystal will convert an inactive to an active ender core. Okay. I mean, these look pretty fine to make, but I just don't know what they're for is the thing. Okay. Obsidian stick. It's kind of a funny item. But we'll just go through this for the quest. We get an extra one there. Now we can make an Ender Capacitor. So what is this? Your first step into Ender Utilities power. Do I want that? Well, the handy bag is here. I know that's something I do want. But then I can make the advanced handy bag, like, not too insanely far away in Chapter 19. Maybe it is going to be worth it to make it sooner. But I'll ignore that for now. Because we just need to make the higher tiers of this, right? So, oh wait. I must have got these from a quest reward. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and make the higher tiers right now anyway. Just because they're quests and I like the quests. And I might find a good use for it sometime. Don't know why I don't just make a stack of those, honestly, but eh. Okay, so we're waiting on a couple crafts. That's fine. Okay, that's that. And then we should get the quest for the smaller, or the bigger one as well. The advanced. So it needs to be active. Right-clicking an end crystal in the end. Well, let's go to the end then. I have no idea what an end crystal is right now. Maybe I'm being stupid, but let's go try and find one. Okay. So the end crystal is just these things. So they're not only... Okay, so they're used to summon the end dragon, but then also the only way to, like, get them to spawn is to summon the end dragon. So we're going to have to do that regardless. We need some of these ghast blocks. So we need 4 of those, and we don't have any ghast tiers. Are those craftable in any sense? Not particularly. So I think I need to go farm some of these from the nether, which is annoying, but gotta do it. Okay, I found a ghast finally. You would not believe how long this has taken. So rather than having to farm these to 25 ghast tiers, when I'm probably going to need more in the future anyway, I'm just going to see if I can switch out the powered spawner to be a ghast spawner instead. I assume you can do this. Right? The trade-off being that every time you want to change what it does, you need to use up a broken spawner. If not, then I guess I'll make a second one. But I imagine you can do it, right? Okay. Please work, I swear to God. Yes. Okay, we got a ghast spawner. My other concern with this is that it's going to be like too small of an area to spawn a ghast. Because ghasts don't spawn in my nether mob farm. Now, I don't know if just ghasts like don't spawn on cursed earth or something weird like that. Could absolutely be the case. Now, it says no viable space. No space found. Let's just try... Let's just knock out some of this glass here. No viable space. I wonder if, like... How much space do you need? I know I'm breaking all this glass. I don't really care. I wonder if it's, like, too close to the edge, too, maybe. Okay, I can put it in the center for you, if that's what you want. If that's what's going to make you spawn a ghast. I can absolutely do that for you. That no viable space and no space found. I have no idea what... Oh! Was it the dirt that did it, or did it just happen to start at that moment? I think I would still rather have this more central anyway. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the central block. So let's just move that over. And then maybe I can put the glass back. For the ghasts, I'm concerned about that. It's still saying no space found, which I have no idea what it means, because I imagine one is about to spawn. But just in case, I will break all of this here. You should still be fine. Now, some of them might escape. The mob crusher should be fine for the most part. Some of them might escape. I'm going to try putting the glass back and see if they can still spawn. Okay, I raised it up 1 block. That seems to do the trick, so they can still spawn. No risk of escaping. The range of the mob crusher doesn't extend up all this way, but I think that's totally fine. It's not like... I mean, the ghasts anyway are big enough that it's not a concern, because some of their hitbox will still be in the hitbox of the crusher. So it should be totally fine. Now, this no space found, it was saying that before, and they obviously can still spawn here. So I'm not sure what no space found means. Maybe they spawn slower. Maybe it's like trying a bunch of different spaces. You know, it's trying a bunch of different spawn locations and it can't do it in most of them. So maybe it's spawning slower than it would otherwise. I don't really care about that. This can just be passive. I don't really know how many gas tiers I'm going to need overall. Not sure offhand what they're good for. But I just need to wait to get a few more of them right now. And we can move on with this quest line. Okay, let's get these end crystals crafted up. And let's go ahead and resummon the Ender Dragon. So, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4. You only have to click once, I guess. So there they are, and there's the quest for that. Now, there's a few cool things we can make with those. 4 should be fine for now. But while we're here, let's just go ahead, resummon the boss so that I can get some of this Dragon's Breath. Because that is so fucking loud. I already had the volume down, too. So, okay, it's going to bring those back to life. This is cool. I've never done this. I didn't even know this was a thing you could do. Yeah, I mean, before we had, like, basically unlimited obsidian, this was a pretty good way to get it, too. Because you just mine these out and they all respawn. But, yeah, see? We'll get some Dragon's Breath. I think we need the Dragon's Breath for some stuff later on. Can you catch that, or is it just when she lands? I don't know. But yeah, we may need this for some stuff a little bit later, but yeah. I pretty much just want it for the quest, mainly. Okay. I'll wait till she lands and then get some of that. Okay, so the trick to this is you have to kind of get it while not looking at a block, because if you're looking at a block, then you get Ender Air instead of Dragon's Breath, which I already have plenty of Ender Air from the last time I fucked this up, so I'm not going to get any right now. But it's a good thing that they stack. I'm not sure if they stack to 64 or just 16, but either way, I will get a whole stack of it, since it is kind of annoying to have to go get when we need some, and then see you back at home. Alright, well, I didn't succeed at getting every single thing of Dragon's Breath. I got 2 Ender Air bottles. Is that useful for anything? It's some Botania stuff. Okay. Fair enough. We know it's easy to get anyway. But, most importantly, this is Chapter 8. Completely done now. I'll get the Sun Crystals since they're not automatable. Or, I mean, you know, I've said this before. They are, but I don't really know how. But, that was something we could have done ages ago. If I wasn't so stupid, we would have had it without having to resummon the Ender Dragon at all, which is fine because obviously this quest and trophy stuff doesn't really matter for anything. It's just kind of cool. But there is the 3rd exploration chapter done. So that's another little bit of progress here. Very cool. But I guess technically more importantly, we have the... Oh, I didn't expect to take damage there. We have... Where are they in the backpack? The Ender Cores. Okay, so here is the quest, and we get a few more. And I should have claimed that quest and charged them when I was there, but I left the dragon alive, so I don't have to go through all that trouble again. So this leads to the handy bag, which I do want to do, but probably not today. But I will go ahead and craft... this. We should have 5,000 energy in the thing by now. If not, then I'll be upset. We have the 4 capacitors, and we have the 1 of those, and we have the Shards of Oblivion. Okay, very cool. Oh, hover was off. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yes. How much you got? 5,000. We're full. And then I assume there's some in the pedestal and the collector as well. Very cool. Okay. So... you in the middle, and then again, I don't know if it matters where these things go, but I think these were on the corners. I can't it might matter actually. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to assume it matters because I don't want to find out what happens if I get it wrong. So now this one though, sacrifice required, I believe. Yeah, sacrifice required. Now if you look in the Necronomicon, it says somewhere, some rituals require a living sacrifice. That means you need to have an adult animal within close proximity with the altar and pedestals. When the ritual starts, the target animal would begin to glow and needs to die before the ritual ends. So that to me says, I need to kill it. So that's fine. but I didn't want to like kill it before like the gods did and make them even madder. But I don't think that's what it's getting at. I think I need to be the one to sacrifice it, which is fine. I have the morb in my backpack. So I hope any mob works. I don't see why it would be just particular mobs, but we'll see. We'll learn the hard way if not. So you go there. Don't wander away too far. Please don't wander away too far. Okay. Okay. Very cool. And it worked. There we go. All right. Awesome. Oblivion Catalyst. The red text is pretty ominous there. And what's up next? The gateway key. So this is Abyssal Craft has a few dimensions to go to. And the gateway key is, I believe, how you get there. Generate a portal. Okay. How do you make this? I imagine it's going to be... I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. Just some of the empowered stuff. I'll teach the system how to make the blocks, just so I don't have to do any math about that myself. I'll just tell it exactly how many to make. And then I think it'll just be mainly waiting for all the empowering to happen, which is going to be really, really, really long, I think. But I think it's mostly in active time. So that's going to be fine. Empowered Clod. There you go. And empowered Restonia, I believe, was the other thing it needed. Let me make sure of that. Steaming Restonia. Oh. Empowered Clod. Steaming Restonia block. That's annoying because I'm not auto-crafting Steaming Restonia because the machine is all the way over there and it's super far away. I wonder if like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a pattern for this that is just, it takes it empowered and it gives me a steaming. I'm going to put this just in a chest. And then when the chest has stuff in it, I'll just take it and then craft it myself. That's going to be fine for now, I think. All right, this is looking good. And I even have a comparator here so I can easily see when there's stuff ready to go in this chest. So manually carting this stuff back and forth, it's pretty annoying, but for the time being, it's easier than like running. Well, you know what? I mean, I guess I do kind of have, this isn't super far away. I guess. Is it? I mean, I guess that's just a few dozen fluics. You know what? Yeah, I was being insanely stupid. I'm just going to auto-craft it legit. Yeah, so that's really not that bad. It's just, you know, it's like right here. I don't know why I thought that was going to be so much harder. So the only thing is that the mechanism machines can't do input and output on the same face. So I have to just pipe it into the interface manually. Well, manually with a conduit, which is totally fine. So with that, throw all this in here. And I need, remind me, 7 empowered clods, 5 steaming Restonia. Can I just search block? Craftable. Empowered Restonia, steaming Restonia, need 5. There we go. And empowered Glod, I need 7. There we go. So that's going to take ages in the empower because it's slow by default. I almost said by design. I wonder, is there like a mass empower multi-block maybe for modular machinery, something like that we can get later? Perhaps. But for now, I'm just going to go to my sit down spot. I don't know if I've talked about this in a video, but I put this block up here just because like when I want to just leave the game running and like autocraft some stuff, I can come up here and then I'm safe from like mobs and stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you when that's done. All right, we're ready to make our gateway key here. Yeah. Cool. Well, there we go. Now, where should I put this portal? So right-click the ground. I'll look into what's harder to make with the two of those later. I mean, I guess it probably should go over here, right? Somewhere. I don't want to put it... Oh, excuse me. I don't want to put it like... You know, here. I'll put it like up in the mountain somewhere. But somewhere relatively flat so that I can make multiple. We'll put it all the way back here. And then it needs to move. You know what? Yeah, I can just, oh, it just does that, huh? Okay. I expected there to be like portals on the ground, but it just like creates another portal looking thing. All right, well, I guess we need to go here, right? What's next here? The Abyssal Stronghold. Okay. Corallium ingots. And then generate energy. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here now. Let's just head in here and see what's up. All right, it's very swampy in here. The skybox looks cool. It almost looks grainy, like film grain, but you can tell it's not that. But it's very cool in that way. What do we got over here? Abyssal stone bricks. I guess it's some kind of dungeon here. Got some loot. Okay. Ooh, the Shoggoths are in here. Okay, so the Shoggoths are very dangerous. I wonder if the Shoggoth layers spawn in here or no. I don't know. Hard to say right now because I don't see any. But then, yeah, Corrallium Cobblestone generates in giant chain links in the sky. Oh. So this is Corallium Cobblestone. This is so insanely cool. I wonder what that is at the top. It feels so high up. I'm like holding space and it doesn't look like I'm moving relative to them. They honestly, they do a great job of like, you know, the scale of the thing. Because this seems huge. Abyssal stone. Oh, I guess that just is, turns into Corallium Cobblestone. Okay, fine. A little bit disappointed, but okay, fine. This ravine looks pretty cool. That bird looks pretty cool. Or dragon or whatever. Oh, it is a ravine. Is this regular water? Liquid Corallium. Oh. Oh, it is a dragon and it's trying to kill me. Okay. Not ideal. The chain links connect on the ground too. That's awesome. Okay. I wish I could get away from these guys. Just for a moment. Okay. So Corallium stone is fine. I guess generated by pouring liquid antimatter on top of liquid Corallium. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that just yet. Oh, liquid antimatter is found here. Corallium invested swamps. Gained from milking anti-cows. Alright, man, you guys followed me all the way over here. So this is, we're in the Abyssal Wastelands now. I wonder if, like, the swamp is going to be another biome here. Probably not. It seems like this is the only thing in this dimension, but I could be wrong about that. I got Corallium Plague. Not sure how I got myself that. Don't really want anything in there. Don't care for it. Is that the dragons again? Oh my god. Honestly, I'm nervous I'm going to be able to slash home. I guess I could just dig underground if nothing else. But I don't want to do that right now. So what do I actually need from here? So there's an Abyssal Stronghold. We need to make 6 of these eyes. And we can do that. We can do that. That's fine. And then refine Corallium ingots. And then a staff of rending. So that's generating energy based on mobs. Convert that into an essence item based on what you were rending. Like, I don't understand that at all. But I guess we're going to have to make it and find out. But I think the main thing is going to be going for this Abyssal Stronghold in this biome here. So let's go craft up 6 of these. Okay, the Power Stone Tracker. I went ahead and taught the system how to auto-craft it. We can't make osmiridium blocks yet. I could have sworn there was something I had to auto-craft osmiridium blocks for, but I guess not. Fine. Now that is a problem that could just be solved by storing the osmiridium in a compacting drawer. But I don't know. Probably a good idea to do, but for right now, I think the autocraft is fine. I can remove all the unnecessary patterns later if I remember, which I probably won't. For the sake of taking up 1 space in the pattern thing, probably not that big of a deal anyway, so it's fine. So it looks like those should be done now. Power Stone Tracker. Okay. Really? Again? Yeah, I guess it's kind of annoying that we have to do this. Find another stronghold. It says we need a harvest level 5 pickaxe, but the one that we have, mining level obsidian, maybe that's not good enough. I know mining level cobalt is definitely higher. Maybe I'll just grab that. Because, well, if one is wood, stone, iron, diamond, obsidian, like surely that's... Or no, I guess this means it can mine obsidian, right? Which would only be 4, so that's like diamond. Yeah, I guess it does need to be a tinker's one, so I'll go ahead and repair. Take a couple of cobalts. We're going to use this for the first time in quite a while. Okay, it's strange, I think, that it says you will need to find a way to get that, considering how early you can have a pickaxe that's that strong. But anyway, let's go look for a stronghold, I guess. All right, the quest book only told me to make 6, so I'm assuming they can kind of be reused. Maybe it's like the Ender Eyes where they're only mostly able to be reused, but I guess we're going this way for now. Oh, no, that one just broke. Okay, great. Hopefully I don't need them for like a portal or anything like that. But let's just go in this direction for quite a while and see what happens. I mean, probably not too long, right? I just want to make the most of my 6 here. Okay, slightly different direction. I think that one dropped here. The jetpack is great, honestly, for the speed more than the flight. I mean, the flight is insanely good too, but... that, I assume that broke. Maybe it just... oh. Okay, I guess we're still pretty far. Maybe I've like gone straight over it, and now I'm closer to another one. I just keep doing that forever, and I never actually find one. That'd be kind of funny, but more annoying than anything. Okay, back this way. Okay, that one broke. I know there's a way you can do this like algebraically, you know, geometrically. But I can't be bothered with that, all that stuff. I think we're pretty close now anyway. Come on, man. These are regular skeletons. It's kind of boring. Everything else is like Lovecraft stuff. Okay, we're very close now. I think I'm just going to dig down and see if I can enter anywhere. What is this? This is smoldering tar. No, it's just stone. Okay, I guess I'll just dig down through this then. Get my runed smasher back out. Go away! What the hell? We don't have you where I'm from. Okay. What's really annoying about the rune smasher and the jetpack? I guess I could just turn off hover. But I was gonna say you can't like. You have to hold shift in order to keep falling to mine fast, but then when you hold shift, you don't get the 3x3, which I guess you don't get with this Abyssal Stone anyway, annoyingly. But hey, I'm in the stronghold. All right, now I don't know where I'm going here, and I don't know if this is like... I'm going to be able to, you know, get into... I don't know what I'm looking for, because there's not going to be a portal, right? Maybe there will be. Let's turn hover back on, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is going to be a maze-like situation. So I'll just run through this a little bit and let you know when I find something worth finding. Okay, well, I assume this isn't the final kind of thing I'm meant to find, but I found a chest here with absolutely nothing of value in it. So that's really good. I'm going around in circles here, and it's so hard to see. Like, I don't think the brightness is actually like low here, but the green bricks, like the dark green bricks, just makes it seem like it's hard to see. You know, like the torch does nothing. I'm going to try out this augment spell again. See if I can find... What the fuck? Oh, this is so crazy. Look, the world is like held up by these brick pillars. That's really cool, to be honest. Okay, but I got a bit distracted. Let's try that again. Clip out. Okay. So there's that chest. There's nothing. I can see like the whole stronghold and there's nothing worth getting. I mean, it has to be somewhere. Assuming this is the stronghold that I'm in, right? Which it must be. There's stairs over there. There's another chest. Ooh. There's something. Maybe. Not something mineable still, just a chest. So I'm looking for something mineable, and I think I'm looking for this red statue here, I would assume, right? Oh, no, wait. This might be the level 8 pickaxe it was talking about. Maybe the Tinker's one won't work. Hopefully it will, though. Yeah, so maybe is this where I'm trying to get? Maybe. I'll try and make my way over there. Well, I got over here and nothing happened. The chest had pretty much nothing in it. And that really wasn't worth anything at all. But I think I'm in a new section of the stronghold now, so I guess I'll have a look around and see what I can find. It's all just these doors, man. Enemies in annoying places. And look, I was already here because look at all the torches. Well, that's where I mined in here from. Which I did, and you can call it cheating if you want. But please don't, though, because it'll hurt my feelings. Yeah, like nothing. Maybe, oh, if this is one of those situations where, like, not all strongholds have the thing I'm looking for, that'll be really stupid. But I will stay optimistic. That's probably not the case. But I will stay optimistic for as long as I possibly can. Okay, I've seen it. I've seen the thing I'm looking for. It's right next to the room that I was in before, which is kind of annoying because I was already there. But look, this is where it is. That's what I'm looking for. I don't like the look of that spawner, but I'm just going to make my way downtown and see what's up in there. Wow, this is embarrassing. It wasn't even like behind a wall or anything. I'm just under this room. It's just straight up in here. So it spawns abyssal zombies, which is totally fine to deal with. At this point, I need to start getting these spawners because they're actually really useful, which I wasn't before. They were always useful, I guess, but I didn't know that. So a harvest level 5, yeah, I guess that's not going to be good enough. So I'll mark a waypoint here. Statue. And I'll change that to 63 so I can more easily dig down from the surface. But I guess we're going to have to make a better pickaxe. I noticed that in the quest line. Wish I noticed it before I came here, but what can you do? Alright, so I need to make a chunk of Corallium, which is actually decently expensive. It takes a lot of this abyssal stone, but I have enough of that. And then the basic ender alloy, thankfully it's only the basic one. But that's going to need to happen in there. And then after that, you make the refined ingots out of it. And then there's probably a better way to do this. Like you can get, no, it's still just 2. Okay, I guess 2 is the only way to get this. But the thing is, you have to make an emeradic crystal pickaxe first. And then you actually need the ender alloy and an obsidian stick for the pick as well. So, a little bit, you know, it's whatever. Like, you know, it is what it is. Not too bad, I think, but it's weird. Like, harvest level 5, like, is that really kind of its own thing, separate from the Tinker's harvest levels? Like, that's fine that it is, but it's just a little bit strange, a little bit opaque from, like, a gameplay mechanic standpoint, so I don't know. I don't fully understand it myself, but I think that's okay. So I'll actually need another one of these chunks. At least one more, and I don't have enough abyssal cobblestone for it. Fantastic. Alright, well I went and got some more and it was fine. So I'll just make sure to pull this out of my inventory for the quest first. Maybe I'm actually learning to do that. Maybe. Hopefully. And I just need one of the picks, which I should have everything else to make. And there we go. So now all I need to do is make my way back to the statue. Okay, we're here. I'm out of liquid meat, so I'm in serious danger of dying. However, I should be able to mine this up. Hopefully this doesn't start a boss fight or anything insane like that. I wonder if this pickaxe is, like, actually decent on its own right. I mean, it looks, like, fast enough. Like, it looks like diamond pick speed. I don't know. 1800 durability by default. Power stone mining level. I wonder what power stone actually is. Is it just... I mean, I guess, okay. Anyway, so there's the statue. Dreadlands infused power stone. I guess this is the power stone it was talking about. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Cool. Mine it up where you would find the end portal in a normal stronghold. Okay, cool, and I guess we need to get at... we need to make the Staff of Rending to continue with the quest line, but I think that is going to happen tomorrow in the next episode. But we made some good progress into Abyssal Craft today. It's a very cool mod. I do like it a lot. It's confusing, I think. There's a lot of stuff that I've never done before in it, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, it's just really good. Really cool. I should have put this on here instead of on my backpack, but I'll put it there now. But yeah, cool. So we'll continue to do that tomorrow, make the rending staff. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.